The Ravens Flock presents The Black Files, an uncensored interview and review podcast for all geek fandom.
Welcome everybody, friends and pals, guys and gals, boys and girls around the world. Pop a squat, pop open a cold one with all of your friends. It is Wednesday night, a couple of hairs past 10 p.m., and you have been granted access to the uncensored and uncompromising interview and review podcast of the Ravens Flock. So, whether you're a friend or you're a fiend, boy, girl, or in between, you are tuned into a brand new episode of The Black Files.
Nice. Welcome back, boys.
Welcome one, welcome all, welcome your mama, maybe, if she's hot. Welcome to the Black Files, folks. My name is Juan Arouse. I'm one of the heads of the Ravens Flock. I'm the tech guru of the team. I'm the guy who was very perturbed that I don't personally own my own wireless keyboard until I do. And I'm pairing it right now, folks, so yay. I'm going to have so much fun with this wireless keyboard. I feel like I'm in the future. What's next, a wireless mouse? What do they think of? These people are so incredible. The future is here. And
surely we will have flying cars soon.
I know,
eventually.
right?
Yay, flying cars.
And we'll have nuclear fusion and world peace and I don't know.
Don't you mean world domination?
Same thing when you get down to it.
Yeah, that's it.
Where's my hoverboards, damn it?
That's a very good question.
Where's my goddamn electric car, Bruce?
I paid for it!
I put down a deposit for that last year. Hold on.
I'm sorry, your deposit has returned to you.
And
Your deposit has been returned.
as you can see,
It's
I'm
fun.
not alone. Joining me tonight are the rest of the crew of the Ravens Flock over here. Joining via Zoom link. Say hello to 2 out of the 3 resident cosplayers of the team. Give a big hand for Dragonfang Cosplay and Zayana Rose Cosplay. Whoops.
Yeah.
I did not give that.
I just rolled a Tomberry.
Yes, there you go. Our
Stab,
pet
shake, shake.
Tomberries. And yeah.
Oh, no, Crisis Core is going on in the background. I rolled a Tomberry, and now I'm Moogle. Yeah.
K-Storm is keeping me company at the couch. She is my emotional support cosplayer over here. You can see her.
Hello.
You can see them wagging their hand.
Wagging their book.
They're wagging their book. There we go. Thanks. And also joining me is the host of Los Amigos Play, one of the other 3 heads of the Ravens Flock, a man with a million opinions and 0 apologies. Give it up for Mr. Angel Mendez.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody in between. Thank you kindly for joining us for another episode of The Black Files. We talk about serious business because we are serious men and women that do serious things, like talk about things that are very serious. And when you ask, well, that's me for you to find out. Thank you once again for being here. Seriously.
And of course, let's not forget the man who started it all, the founder of the Ravens Flock, the executive producer and content manager of our channel, the host of our flagship show, The Ravens Flock, live every Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, and Wrestle Rewind, live every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern. Give it up for Mr. Jose Casabona!
Thank you very much for that awesome introduction, Juancho. Happy to be here on Wednesday night, January 17th. Just like everybody else in the United States, just enduring the cold. Like we've all been blanketed by huge blizzard-like weather this time around. And Florida is just getting, well, the windy part of it, I guess.
We're just getting the cold and windy while we have people in Alabama and Texas.
Florida just wants to join in this time. Yeah.
Who wants to join in?
Florida.
Florida just wants to join in. Florida wants to actually be part of the Winterfest this year.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Very likely we might get a little bit of snow. What do you think, Quan? What do you think, Angel? You think we'll get our wish?
Listen, I think that's hoping too much.
I don't want to be overly optimistic.
Too hard.
The last time it looked like we were going to get snow, what we got was hail. And frankly, I'll be satisfied with something besides...
I remember the hail.
I'll be happy if we get something besides cold, painful rain for a change. Honestly, unlikely as it might be,
We're still going to get rain.
I wouldn't say no to snow.
It's raining golf balls there.
Oh Christ!
Yeah, and
Ooh.
let me go ahead and pass it on to Jose so that he can do our usual housekeeping here. Jose, if you'd be
Yep.
so kind.
Yep, absolutely, folks. And much like all our other shows on this channel, we are simulcasting on both YouTube and Kick. Hit the subscribe or the follow button on the bottom right corner of your screen. Click the bell icon to enable all the notifications. Leave your questions and comments below. We'll answer as many as we can. And if you wish to go above and beyond to support the Ravens flock, then you can become an inner flocker. For $4.99 a month, you'll have access to all the perks that comes with our membership. Juan, tell them.
Well, for all the inner flockers we've got in our chat, and I know we have plenty, go ahead and show off those membership badges and custom emojis, letting everyone know that you're helping break the Ravens flock free from our shackles of the weary doldrums of 9-to-5 jobs, of JOBs, of slinging mud in order to make ends meet, and they don't meet, and they're very shy about each other. The ends don't justify the means because they're not meeting. That's why the ends will not ever justify the means. You also get access to members first and members only content, a special discount to our merch store, link in the description below, and you also get access to us, the Ravens flock, your favorite motley crew of nerds, here to make your voice our mission by providing us your thoughts, your input, your feedback, your ideas on how to better shape the future of this channel to suit your taste and needs. Saying hello to Nikki Bella, Matthew Coburn, Lisa Boo, Phil Hoffman. Hey up, Phil Hoffman. Welcome to the Black Files.
Hello, my boy.
Hot minute. Strugglers in the chat. Kurisi Rando Sama, one of our most loyal and stalwart supporters here. I said Lisa
Thank
Boo
you.
here. Let me see. We've also got who is this? Dusty Lane. Hey up there, Dusty Lane. Welcome to the Black Files. And Tinkletits McGee is in the chat. Hey up there, Tinkletits McGee. Welcome to the Black Files. Now to give you all a little bit of a heads up, like I normally do, whenever we're wrapping up on the Ravens flock, I'm just gonna give you all a minor setup of what the Black Files is all about. Normally on the Ravens flock, we have a whole different slew of stories that we cover in the world of nerd and pop culture, geek culture, nerd culture, pop culture, whether it's video games, anime, TV shows, anime conventions, movies, manga, if it's tech news, if it's pop culture news, like an actor has a hernia or some nutty stuff. We'll cover that all over the joint on the Ravens flock, but on the Black Files, we usually zero in on one story every week, and we go in hard. It's usually on the darker side of Sears. It's usually the more unsavory stories, the more taboo stories, as it were. And that's why we go in hard and we focus in on that one story. And this might be the episode of the Black Files that gets us on YouTube's radar, on Uncle Neil's radar now. And that's namely because we're going after YouTube tonight, and we're going to tell you guys a fun little story. If you hadn't figured out from the thumbnail by now, over the last few days, there's been the interwebs has been abuzz. It has been rumbling, like that opening scene in Anastasia. Have you heard all the rumors in St. Petersburg? Have you heard what they're saying in the streets? Oi! And then Russian dancing.
I love that song, but go on.
Yeah, it's very romanticizing of the fact that the Soviet Union overthrew and killed the Tsar. And the
Listen, we had a singing Rasputin that was literally falling apart and a white bat. I don't know what else you want.
Well, the singer Rasputin didn't do the Rasputin song, and it was voiced by Christopher Lloyd, so I guess those sort of negate each other as a pro and a con. So that's a wash.
Damn, you know what? You're right. This movie's trash. Completely into the garbage. Forever.
No, it's okay. It's not trash.
Hey, you take that back!
No Rasputin song out of 10. Ass garbage.
Boys.
No, it's not trash, and it's official since it is a Fox Animation Studios film, and since 20th Century Fox was bought out by Disney, that means Anastasia is officially a Disney princess. So,
damn.
There's no arguing that. Sorry. Also, Genie Rick.
Yeah.
Genie Rick.
Speaking of which, this is the only year, as far as we know, 2023, that Disney has not been able to win a single animated award for their projects, which is both hilarious and incredibly depressing.
Ouch. That's very sad.
You're not wrong. It is very sad, but them's the breaks. Sometimes these things happen. All right, and besides,
Well, what?
The Boy and the Heron? With that's the Studio Ghibli movie, right? The Boy and the Heron.
Yes, which kicked ass. Apparently, I gotta check it out sometime.
Yeah, it's
absolutely
lovely, and you've got Robert Pattinson playing a bird. I'm not going to argue that. Are you?
Every single day of his life, ever since he started that terrible vampire movie, that man has decided that he's going to show the world that he can act, god damn it. And he has
Now,
not stopped proving it ever since.
Yeah.
Now,
Now, before we get into the meat of the matter, Juancho, we need to do a check. Do you have your glasses on?
yes, check.
Do you have your blue shirt?
Yes, check. I've got my blue shirt on.
Microphone?
Check. Check out my melody. Yes?
Camera?
Duh. Yeah, check.
Where's your energy?
Good question.
Actually, there's a good answer for that.
Oh,
Yeah, I've got it right over here, suckers.
that's right, ladies and gentlemen. As previously stated, this and most of our work is promoted by the wonderful folks at Glitch Energy, dedicated to bring you not just a combination of energy and hydration, but also supplements, drinks, and the everlasting, ever important supplies that get you through the day. Not only do you have to no longer fight with energy drinks that give you crashes, horrible side effects, and possible signs of erectile dysfunction, we bring you a product that will give you proper progress, delicious taste, and more importantly, the power to give you the motivation to get through your day. Juan, what kind of energy are you using?
What kind of energy am I using? Well, last week, Glitch Energy had just debuted this new flavor, Guava Warfare, and while I still had my own personal money because like I was like I wanted to try it before it ran out, I went ahead and I ordered this bad boy, and I'm letting you know, I'm trying it out live in front of you all, so you know that I'm
a
not
taste test.
I'm not guffing, I'm not playing games. I'm literally trying it out right now live for you fine folks. And for those of you who wish to partake in any of Glitch Energy's fine products, go ahead and use our promo code FLOCKFUEL when you go to glitchenergy.com, and you'll get 20% off your purchase. So, all right, here's a little scoop. It's an interesting shaped scoop that they got here. Well, what they do is you scoop in the amount that you've got, right? Then you cap it, and then this little bit is a little funnel. So I'm just gonna go ahead and flip this bad boy into my Glitch cup of water. See, I'm not faking. I'm not making jokes. I am legitimately trying this bad boy live because we at the Ravens Flock stand by whatever products that we work with, whatever programming or movies or conventions that we go to. If we don't try it and if we don't like it, we don't recommend it. Same with Glitch Energy. If we don't like it, we wouldn't freaking recommend it, but we've tasted every single one of the flavors that they sent us in the very generous sample pack, and we all loved them. So I'm getting a hold of this bad boy. As a wise man once said, fortune favors the foolish and the bold. Bottoms
Do
up.
it. Well, Juan is tasted it out. I'd like to realize that I'm still using the black lemonade one, that I'm still using the doses is surprisingly large. Don't be the size of the pot. It's a long-lasting product, which is only another good thing in its favor, if nothing else.
Absolutely, folks. And if you,
sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to say, that's right, folks. And if you go to glitchenergy.com right now and use the promo code FLOCKFUEL, you'll receive a 20% discount on all of your online purchases.
And like Angel was actually trying to say here, the pot that he's got is actually one of Angel and Jose's favorites, the Glitch Revive hydration formula. It's literally
tasty.
just like powdered Gatorade. It's got the electrolytes you need, and Jose and Angel both stand by it. They love the blackberry lemonade flavor. However, I am a sucker for guava, so when I saw that they were going to pull out a guava flavored beverage, a guava flavored energy drink, I was hooked. I was sold.
Apparently, you weren't the only one. If I recall, it was so popular that it went out of stock on day one. They had to hurry to bring back more for the next day.
Yeah,
and well, if that doesn't speak of its popularity, what does?
No, yeah, it really did run out. And right now, if you guys look at the website there, like literally, it shows it right here. Only 35 in stock. Hold on.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're not kidding. So if you want it, you better grab it while you can, okay? So again, glitchenergy.com, use our promo code FLOCKFUEL for 20% off of your purchase. And now let's go ahead and get into this. Sweet.
Absolutely. So yeah, no, it's not opinion, of course, Juan, but it's fact that we can agree that I'd say a good estimate, like since the early 2010s, us contributors for YouTube, even the most popular ones, we've had to overcome so many damn hurdles, and a lot of the hurdles came from, well, YouTube itself.
Yeah.
Alas, yes. The website itself has developed over the years. While it certainly began as a bastion of content and media management, it had to go for that sweet, sweet advertisement money. Unfortunately, when the purse strings are controlled by the big corpos, that means they get to determine the standards and forms, which means that as the years went by, the rules governing YouTube became increasingly draconic. It first began with copyright strikes, then it began with increasingly stringent copyright rules and lawyering, then began with severe copyright strikings on people criticizing, commenting, and acting on knowledge. And as a result, while it's still one of the most popular, if not the most popular video sharing website on the entire internet,
It is.
trying to make a career on the internet, on YouTube right now, is not quite as easy as it used to be back in the heyday. Back in my day, you could watch full-ass hentai episodes on parts 1, 2, and 3. I never remember why that green-haired woman was
and then
raping the other
hopefully
one.
they're not in Spanish.
And you were going to watch it at 480p resolution, and you would think Jesus, Allah, and Buddha all at the same time that you even got that much. And you
Yeah,
think you're
best
like,
be
And
crazy,
to
my
hope
dude.
that it was part 1 and 2 and not part 1 and 3.
Yeah, exactly.
I will forever remember that there was a channel that I sadly is no longer around, and it was just going, yo, dog, you know what I like? Bleach. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put all the Bleach fights in this channel. And I'm like, damn.
And
I
hopefully
missed
it's
that
not
channel.
you don't get a copyright ban from it.
No, that is exactly what happened to him. The second that
God.
when the rules cracked
So
down,
many of those
my boy
channels
went out.
Goodbye.
We lost a lot of good soldiers back. We lost a lot of street soldiers in this.
It was
Oh, yes.
Truly, those were the halcyon days of YouTube. It was still very much the wild, wild west in terms of the rules playing fast and loose. And it was in that thriving time where you had a lot of the old guard of YouTubers who made their names and made their claim to fame. However, nowadays, they're saying my volume's a little low. What do you mean? My volume's a little low?
Yeah, go ahead. Well, go ahead and adjust your volume just to be safe. But yeah, no, it's it's been very arduous for a lot of us to get through over the years when it comes to YouTube. And we've told you, I believe we've told this to our audience more than once that we have our own hurdles to go through ourselves.
Yeah.
Alas, we do. But we have endured through them, and we shall endure again.
Oh.
For nothing stops the goddamn thing.
Yeah, nothing stops the Ravens flock. We stop for nothing and nobody. Like, I kid you not, folks. For those of you who are pretty, like 99% of you are like brand new. Let me just spring this on you. The Ravens flock used to be banned completely in Germany.
I remember that. I can think of a few reasons.
I didn't
Mainly
even
the
know that.
Germans. Yeah, no, for some bizarre, like there was some strange time during the growth of the channel that just random countries banned us and then unbanned us. And Germany was notable because we had the longest banning there. And I don't know why, because I sure as hell didn't say anything about beer or sausage.
No,
Oh my gosh.
we were fine.
No.
Like,
Yeah.
I guess
I
just,
wish I could tell you, but no, I genuinely don't know what happened.
No, it was bizarre. It was a really weird time for us. Let me see. I actually wanted to check something else in the chat because Nikki Bella was actually asking. I wish there was other ways of buying glitch energy other than PayPal. Oh no, PayPal's just the portal. You can use your debit or credit card in order to pay for it, and they also have Afterpay available for you to purchase your items from there. So
Yeah, that's how I got mine.
yeah, so so definitely check it out, guys. Sorry, getting back to this because we're getting into a flow here. It is nuts how insane the YouTube sphere has warped and morphed and evolved and de-evolved and just shapen into this weird amalgamation of us content creators, of us YouTubers who literally just started like, hey, we're just gonna shout into this ether and hope to God someone's listening. And, we found our audience. We found folks who were willing to listen to us and who were interested in listening to us. And
thank you for listening to us. We sincerely appreciate it. Every moment.
Yeah, no, every single one of you guys. We do appreciate you. And all of a sudden, we find ourselves like, oh, hey, guess what? Since we're half advertisers, you can share in the ad revenue. Okay, cool. But
well, ain't that nice?
Yeah, that's very cool. But you have rules you must follow. What are these rules? Okay, here you go. And they throw a freaking almanac's worth, the ancient Encyclopedia Britannica's worth
the
of
ancient
rules.
texts.
Oh my god! It's like those two.
Listen, I used to love that.
Yeah, it's like those two characters from Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End dragging around the Pirate's Code book.
No.
You mean the code? Yes, the code.
No. We're not going there, Angel. And I'm not going to satisfy that shit. All right?
The code.
No cows, no Cowboys of Moo Mesa. No.
Actually, no, I was not talking about those. I was talking about a different thing. There's this little cartoon, Disney toon, where Donald, Goofy, and Mickey are playing cowboys, and they're just sitting under the moon playing banjo. I'm telling you, fellas, there's nothing greater than talking about this with you guys. And Goofy goes, oh, yup, you mean? And then he gets this incredibly chat face, the code. And Mickey goes, oh, yes, you mean the code. And then Donald goes, you mean the code.
Yeah,
even
well,
Donald going from to that Chad voice.
They literally become the Chad meme face for a moment. It's amazing.
Also, I think Dusty Lane, okay, Jeannie
Hello.
Rick, Dusty Lane's okay. We don't need to mute them or anything, but they're good. I was over here trying to figure out, okay, we're getting sidetracked here. Point is,
sorry,
we're we shout it into the ether, and we're trying to figure out what sort of rules we have to follow, and then, but without you realizing it, without you knowing of what exactly we're tripping up, they're like, oh. No, it looks like you have a violation. You have a copyright strike. That's strike one. What? Oh, and there's no way for you to know. Okay, well, how do we fix this?
You don't. That's the funny thing. You don't.
Thankfully, nowadays there are a couple more tools that we can use on YouTube in order to help shape our content, in order to keep the dreaded red $ of doom from murdering us in our sleep and cutting off whatever crumbs that we get every single month over there with the ad revenue on it, and it's insane. Now, also Tinkle Tits, the Ravens Flock are based in Florida. I wish to God that I was in LA, because I would love to poke fun at some Scientologists, but I can't do that.
Alas.
Okay, and let's see. And
You can poke fun at them.
Oh yeah, poke fun at the Scientologists. It'd be funny. And
Yeah,
Jason Morgan.
in Clearwater. Remember?
Yes,
Indeed.
you're right.
Yeah.
I can. Now,
Now, what it ultimately boils down
Almost
to
the
is,
entirety of downtown Clearwater is Scientology.
I don't know you, but that water don't look very clear to me. It looks kind of murky. And speaking of
Oh,
murky,
I know.
hang on, ladies.
Well-
Angel's trying to get...
while the story of YouTube is itself a long berry one thing has remained consistent. YouTube, despite the constant changes and the non-stop rule lawyering and the sheer shenanigans that goes on in its higher upper management, is undeniably useful. It is the most popular video website sharing on the site, and it's still one of the best ways for somebody to make a career on the internet. Despite the fact that Twitch, Kick, and other platforms have made advancements and have become very popular on their own, at the end of the day, when I send somebody a video, it is fair to say that when I say YouTube, that's exactly what they mean. Essentially, when I say video website, most people think, well,
YouTube.
It's inevitable. So at the end of the day, YouTube is useful. YouTube is almost completely necessary. And more importantly, YouTube needs to work properly. After all, if a website doesn't work the way it's supposed to, that's going to cause complications. Now, is it, fellas?
Absolutely.
Of course. And speaking of complications, it looks like someone on the top brass of YouTube just woke up and thought to themselves, you know what? We pissed off a lot of contributors over the years. Our job isn't done yet.
Let's piss off
What do you
some
mean
more.
it's not done yet?
Let's piss off
How?
some more. I'm gonna explain it to you guys here. Also, when I get into it, okay, Gene Rick, I understand, and hey there, Jason Morgan, welcome to the show. Welcome to the Black Files. And I understand, Genie Rick. And Matthew Coburn gave us the 10 commandments. Whoops. So we're going to share this lovely little story that literally just came out 48 hours ago. And this is insane, and when I read about it, I didn't want to believe it. So this article comes to us by way of Mashable. The headline on it reads, YouTube will be slower if you're using an ad blocker.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually running, like, it was actually running slower. This written by Anna Iovine. YouTube continues its crackdown of ad blockers. Jeez, this, like, when I saw this, I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Yeah,
Really?
unfortunately, YouTube has been at war with ad blockers for a long time. Seen as like most, if not all of the big, okay, let's not lie to ourselves. Websites like YouTube are not there to make money, okay? Those things are a money sink. And they need the advertisement money. But here's the thing, people hate ads. And I don't know you, but if I click on a 20-second video and I have to watch a single 10-second ad, I'm gonna give up real quick on that video. As a result, the fight between the users that don't want to deal with that nonsense and YouTube's eternal need to consume the empty money pit that is their bank account has been raging for a long, long time. Needless to say, YouTube's measures to, how do I say this, alleviate the crisis have not worked very well. And all of a sudden, 72 hours ago, it looked like they decided to go full scorched earth.
Yeah, like a pack of assholes. Let me go ahead and narrate this lovely tale of woe between ad blockers and these mofos. There we go. I'm not gonna. That's as much Shakespeare as you're gonna get out of me tonight. YouTube is furthering its crusade against ad blockers, slowing down load times. Our friends at PC Mag report. This is a continuation of a crackdown that started last fall. In October, YouTube warned users of their ad blocker usage. The prompt: ad blockers are not allowed on YouTube, and options to either allow ads or to subscribe to YouTube Premium for $13.99 a month. This move upset users who scrambled to find alternative to YouTube's rules. As Mashable's Alex Perry stated at the time, however, quote, "The problem with this is that YouTube will almost certainly weed out working alternatives over time, so some degree of adaptability may be required here on the user end." It seems that Perry is correct because now 9to5 Google and others report that YouTube is lagging for folks using ad blockers. 9to5 Google observed that this is mostly due to an artificial timeout written into YouTube's code, which increases the buffering time on videos. Google, which owns YouTube, calls this, quote, suboptimal viewing. A YouTube spokesperson told Mashable, however, quote, "Recent reports of users experiencing loading delays on YouTube are unrelated to our ad blocker detection efforts. Our help center offers troubleshooting tips for users experiencing issues," end quote. For now, it appears that the solutions are up to YouTube to use YouTube's tips, disable ad blocker, or subscribe to YouTube Premium. Folks,
I cannot get over how hilarious the idea is of YouTube Premium in general.
Can we just waft this for a moment? Just take a minute. Let this aroma just seep in. Waft it, just
Hey, so you want to know my thoughts about that?
hang on. We're in the middle of a tasting, okay? This is very important.
Oh, I've already tasted it.
Gotta take it
We
all
have to
in.
experience it with all of our senses. Okay.
Gonna take some nibbles into it.
Disgusting. But yeah, consider the fact that YouTube
quote,
has been free for a long time.
Hold on, Angel. I'm nearly done with my analysis.
Sorry, go ahead.
This statement from YouTube gives off a fragrant bouquet of pure, unadulterated bullshit!
Yeah, that's what I
It's
expected.
like we don't know how to connect
Because,
A and B,
Jesus.
motherfuckers!
They really did not thought this through, did they? Like, they really expected people to just take it.
Just sit there
One
and
of the
take it!
Literally.
Motherfuckers, are you kidding me?
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm just laughing my dick off.
I just can't get over the fact that the idea of YouTube Premium even begins. Actually, wasn't there like an equally disliked alternate feature called YouTube Red back in the heyday? Or is that still around? My old ass can't
YouTube
remember.
Red still around? Hold on. Let me find out.
Go right ahead, yeah. But Ziana, go ahead and chime in, please.
Yeah, not anymore. It's YouTube Red is YouTube Premium. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I see. Ah,
Jamie?
So the thing is, at this day and age, we're already paying for so much crap.
Yes.
Why the hell am I going to be paying extra to not watch ads? I'm sorry, if I'm watching something and like a 30-second to a minute ad pops up, I have to really decide, do I really want to watch this video? Do I want to sit through a fucking ad when I'm trying to watch something? If not,
Yeah.
I will go over and click the little X button and be on my way. But I ain't paying for YouTube Premium. Heck no.
Nobody wants to.
I
This is
remember
the
the good
problem.
old days where we had no ads. Oh, that
God,
was
I
so
do.
wonderful.
Here's the thing, though. At the end of the day, YouTube Premium was never going to succeed because YouTube has been. Excuse me. Somebody do some quick research here. How old is YouTube again?
Old.
Old. I would say as far
Hang
back as Juan's gonna do research. I'm gonna give my estimate.
February 14th, 2005. Next
YouTube
year is going to be
is-
20 years.
YouTube
Oh my
is
God.
almost old enough to drink, and for those years, it has been 100% free for everybody. You cannot realistically apply a price tag to something that has been free for almost 20 years. What idiot would even pay for that to begin with? No, seriously, tell me who. I want to know how rich they are, and maybe they can spare me a few million. Because surely you have cash to spare if you're paying for YouTube Premium at this stage in your life, my man.
Well,
So the fact that people people who have ad blockers, we do not take it off for anything except for certain instances. I'm sorry. Why would I remove it when watching YouTube? Why?
The only time I ever take it off is if I'm listening to a creator that I really want to support. And I figure, you know what? You guys deserve it. But it is always tainted with the knowledge that about half of the ads on that video are not giving that creator the damn dime. Because YouTube is very good at screwing people out of their hard-earned money.
But think of this. If they well, I mean they're already doing it, but if it slows down because you have ad block on,
Yeah.
people are gonna start trying to find another place to start watching videos because it's gonna get to the point where people are tired of it.
No, 100%. Like,
also,
imagine
Angel,
that.
We're already tired of it.
Also, folks, you may actually be surprised as to how lucrative YouTube actually is. Also, hello, Tam Tam. Shemnis Akita Tam is in the chat.
Hello.
Yes! It's been so long,
Thank
Tam.
you.
Pleasure to have
It's
you.
been
Also,
so long.
Marcella Calais is in the chat. Hello there, Marcella. Much love to you. She's a sweetheart. She's an absolute diamond. Tickle Tits is saying that, okay, you're going to love this guy, by the way, guys. Tickle Tits says, I pay for a YouTube Premium Family Plan. I have like 4 of my friends and family members for like $22 a month. I have like 90 terabytes of pirated movies, but I still pay for YouTube Premium. So, okay. That's totally your prerogative. There's nothing wrong with that. There's a lot of broke-ass fuckers, unfortunately, like myself.
You got a few million you can spare me, bro?
Please.
Please.
No, we're joking. We're fucking broke. But that's not the point. And he says, I have uBlock Origin on my PC, and I still pay for premium. That's perfectly fine. You're free to do that. We're glad that you're getting to do that. The only thing that we're not cool with is the fact that YouTube's deciding to throttle down people's video quality and loading time just for having an ad blocker. Even if you're already paying for premium, it's not fair to you.
It's not fair to anyone.
No,
Because
really
at the end of the day, like, let's be honest, like 90%, I'm going to be generous here and say that at least 60% of the user base of YouTube is minors. They do not have the money to afford this. And the majority of them don't care. Let's be honest. The average kid you put in front of the phone, they'll just watch whatever. And they'll skip the ads. But it's gotten to the point that people are even installing programs that instead of skipping the ads, they will fast forward through them. Because technically it's still playing the ad, right?
True. So that's a nice little technicality. It's a nice little middle of the road fucking answer, I guess. And what I was trying to say earlier, by the way, Angel, is that you'd be surprised how lucrative YouTube actually is with ad revenue, premium memberships, and all the other financing that it's got. It generated in Q3 of last year, of 2023, a gross revenue. So this is after all their expenses of $7.952 billion.
Wow.
Da-da-dun. Yeah.
Listen, I know those
Jesus.
servers are expensive, but do you expect me to feel sorry for you when you're making more money than actually you are making as much money as the entire GPD of a second world country. Do not ask me to feel sorry for you, man. You're building a Lamborghini made entirely of other Lamborghinis.
Jesus. Lamborghini made of other Lamborghinis. God, I love you
I
guys.
call it the Lamborghinator.
Lamborghini. What the fuck, dude? Sweet lord.
It fits.
Let me see.
Parry the platypus.
Also, I'm double checking what else we have in the chat. Matthew Coburn, by the way, how's it going, buddy?
Hello.
He says, I had premium for a few months over a year ago because it was a perk from Xbox Game Pass. All right. Okay,
Yeah.
you got it as a little bonus for like a limited time. That's cool. And Jason Morgan said, okay, I'm going to give a little bit of a confession. As a teenager, I used to watch wrestling pay-per-views at theaters and make wages. And I used to clean up knowing who the favorites were to win. Let's see, I still have that skill to this day. And I have thought about going back to it. Nice.
Everybody knows wrestling is rigged, baby. You're just playing the game. That's your hustle. That's your respect, and that's how you show your loyalty.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Like and the article that Mashable was referring to for this madness that's happening with YouTube, like this is insane. I'm actually double checking over here.
Please do.
I'm actually double checking the original story. I'm gonna show it to you guys, but I'm not gonna link the story until after until after we go into how this whole thing developed. The headline on it reads: YouTube slowdowns traced to well, actually, I'm not gonna get into the rest of that. Okay. You guys are gonna lose your shit. Okay, so this article came by way of Emily Price, and it was originally put up on Sunday the 14th. So right after we came out with our show on the Ravens Flock the next day, this is where it was up. So yeah, like original story on 114. So let's see here. God dang it. See what I mean? It's trying to slow me down even when I'm not slowing on YouTube. YouTube is making it a bit harder to watch videos if you're using an ad blocker. The use of ad blockers violates YouTube's terms of service. Late last year, yeah, all this was in here is maddening. So this was a hell of a big deal over the last like 72 hours, and people were furious with YouTube. Like, okay, we get it. You need to turn a profit, but what the fuck, YouTube? This ain't how you do it. All they're doing
That ain't kosher, fam. And by the way, funny thing is, you know when the slowdown began to hit my computer?
When
3 days ago when I was playing Monster Hunter. And I'm sitting here like going, why has my YouTube video gone from 1080 HP that it was usually controlling pretty well to 144? And for a terrible moment, I thought Capcom had reinstalled the DRM that literally melted computers when Monster Hunter World came out the first time. But no, thankfully it wasn't me. It was just the corpos, man.
this was how crazy it was. There were legitimately people all over Twitter. Yes, we're still calling it Twitter. It's not X. Fuck you, Elon.
It's called Twitter, bro.
If you dead name your child, we're dead naming Twitter. So yeah, fuck yeah, Twitter.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Continue, Juan.
That's what he gets for being transphobic. Anyway, like people were shouting all over. They were saying like not only are we getting slower load times for our YouTube videos, but even when we're not actively running YouTube, or if we had it up on a different page, our computers were starting to run hot, and people were freaking out. I can't even find all the tweets about it anymore. I had a fucking thing, and this is what happens when I'm bull rush at the last second. Let me see here. Oh yeah, no. Where is it? Where is it? Come on, fuck you. I had it. Yeah, here it is from PC Gamer. Holy crap! And my buddy, my friend, Jason. Was it? Yeah, no, it was Tinkle Tits who was saying that he also got YouTube Premium. Yeah, no, you better buckle up, buddy. From PC Gamer.
Before you get into the article, Juan,
yes,
before you get into it. Zayana Rose and Dragonfang, have y'all experienced any lag on YouTube as well as same as Angel?
In the last 3
Yeah,
days?
Yeah.
I haven't been on YouTube recently, so I don't know.
Ouch.
Okay.
That doesn't help. That's okay, but it's all right. We're trying to see if we had other frames of reference that we can go by here. It's totally cool, though. Don't sweat it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get the blessed article up. Headline reads, this is literally how the headline starts off. It's not just you. YouTube is slowing down your PC if you have AdBlock installed by making your CPU sweat. Though despite the company's past behavior, it's probably AdBlock's fault, is what they're saying. It's probably AdBlock's fault.
As you can imagine, nobody believed that because the moment you said, listen, I know this man has run over the last 3 dogs, but I'm pretty sure the neighbor's cat has something to do with it. Dog number 4.
No, it's like it's not your neighbor who's run over every other dog that's ever moved into the neighborhood for the last 15 years. It's probably the new guy who moved into to the house next door. Because
He
his
has
driveway
a shady
is just a little
character, and I don't trust him.
Exactly. No, and see right here in the byline over here by Harvey Randall, by the way, and see YouTube Premium members also appear to be impacted. So
Wow.
yeah, so no one was safe from this mess. Let's see here. AdBlock users have been reporting widespread performance issues with the extension enabled on YouTube, and while suspicion is justifiably fell on YouTube's head, the problem may not lie in the platform itself. In a thread posted to the YouTube subreddit over the weekend, thanks 9to5 Google, users note that having AdBlock enabled caused slow load times and increased CPU usage. As one user writes, this messes up the resources on the computer as a whole. It just kills Chrome, as it seems. And the author of the article, Harvey Randall, has actually apparently decided to test this himself. It goes on, and I noticed having YouTube open with AdBlock increased my rig's CPU usage by around 17%. While using AdBlock or similar programs is against the website's terms of service, AdBlock is also a massively popular extension. On the Chrome Web Store, it boasts 60 million users. From what I could see, the increase was pretty consistent, so not a dangerous spike, but lower-end laptops mainly used for browsing could start having heat problems. At best, it's inconvenient and annoying. This has led to troubleshooting paranoia, as sudden and unexplained performance dips can be a sign of hardware problems. User Jotaro Kujo XXX says
What?
No,
It's a
Jotaro
JoJo reference.
Kujo. It's a JoJo.
Okay, go on.
This person
Yada
is a
yada
JoJo.
does say. Why is my YouTube not working?
Dun. They were saying here they were quote wondering why my laptop ran like a fucking jet for the last few days. While another commenter replies, "Yeah, I've been deleting shit randomly, thinking it was my storage space problem." The slowdown also appears to be impacting users who are subscribed to YouTube Premium while using AdBlocker for other websites, which is a problem, seeing as a subscription is a way to avoid ads without violating TOS, causing some users to feel hard done by. Our guides writer, Sarah James, tested the extension with Premium and noted an increase of about 15 to 18%. While YouTube has come under very severe suspicion, including for myself, said suspicion was not entirely unwarranted. In November last year, The Verge reported a 5-second loading delay on other browsers running ad blockers, and the company's statement created a solid MO for this kind of thing. The report stated that YouTube's communication manager, Christopher Lawton, quote, said that users will keep seeing issues like this as YouTube's ad blocker detection methods improve. These measures, unquote, have made the companies first in line to blame for any problems with these extensions, even when, as it turns out, it's relatively innocent. I received a comment from Christopher Lawton, who says in no uncertain terms, quote, loading delays experienced by AdBlock and AdBlock Plus users are not caused by our ad blocker detection efforts. That's to be taken with whatever pinches of salt you deem fit.
Mountainous piles of salt, I say.
Ah. Sodium chloride. God dang it.
Sodium chloride. Because
let's
you
see.
gotta understand, YouTube has a history of screwing this up, which ironically makes this whole thing both hilarious and tragic, because it means that if they are wrong, which is likely, we're getting bamboozled and we're being lied to. And if they are right, that means that somehow AdBlocker's latest update did exactly the opposite an AdBlocker is supposed to do. Which is like telling me that this is the best kitchen in the world only to set the whole kitchen on fire and serve me raw meat.
Well, some folks are down with raw meat, but...
Yeah, they're called cavemen and we don't talk about them.
Yeah, actually, no, some cavemen learned how to cook with fire. So
yeah, those are civilized people. They stopped being cavemen when they learned to cook. they became just men.
Carrie C in the chat.
And then there was the one that became just Ken.
Because they're enough.
Yes.
Angel. Also, Aaron Cooper and Carrie C are in the chat. Hey up there, folks. Welcome to the Black Files.
Hello.
Carrie C is saying in the chat, I've had mega lag and I'm a premium user, but only on my laptop. Let's see here. Let me see. And yeah, Aaron Cooper, you're late again, but that's okay. We're not gonna blame you this time. It killed my Chrome, says Carrie C. I stream YouTube all day. Jesus, what is wrong with these people? What's wrong with YouTube? Let me see. And Tinkle Ted says, I build gaming PC, so I haven't noticed any slowdown on my PC. Lol. Damn it.
Well, yeah, that's not fair. Like, you probably have a rig, like a custom-made machine from DARPA or some shit you build yourself.
Yeah, no.
We're talking about the average customer here, my dude.
Like Tinkletit's probably's got like some next generation hydro-coolant system that uses like awesome water coolant stuff, and
you will buy the chilling souls of the dead,
and has the motherboard set up on one of those freezing plates that you'd have over like Cold Stone Creamery, where you could set up the ice cream on a cold plate so it never overheats.
The entire machine just runs on dry ice and necromancy.
That'd be so cool. That'd be so cool, though, and no pun intended, mind you. That would actually be kind of cool if you can set up your a gaming rig with a chilling plate, like you have over at the ice cream stores or at the ice cream shops, like Cold Stone Creamery. That would be hilarious, and it'd be awesome. Pay for that. Tickle Tits, I demand that you try a prototype. You have the power. You have the technology. Water blocks. Holy shit. That'd be hilarious.
We can rebuild them. We have the power. We have the technology. But I don't want to spend too much money.
The $6 man.
The $6 man. And holy crap, it certainly feels like YouTube is running at $6 value right now.
Right.
Because gosh darn it.
Let me see. Struggler was saying, depends. Is the raw meat salmon? Probably not. It's probably some land animal. Like I don't know.
No, it's meat. It's not fish. It's the restaurant that advertises sashimi, but then it serves you like fish paste.
And you know the one. Was also asking, wasn't AdBlock's plus shady, and so people started switching to the original uBlock instead? I remember stuff about.
I've been hearing a lot about uBlock Origin being far more effective, and the fact that sometimes AdBlock Plus, despite just randomly not working, it may start consuming a bit more of the CPU than you want to. Like it becomes randomly very memory intensive for no reason.
Okay, yeah, so that, and that it does end up having its own issues there. Matthew Coburn was saying some still get upset by the saying, so simple a caveman can do it, but they're not a caveman because they don't live in a cave to actually be one. Dang commercial they brought back recently. Ha!
I was about to ask, wasn't that car insurance commercial?
Yeah,
that ended in a failed attempt at a sitcom because they didn't have a concrete idea of what to do with it or some junk like that?
That's actually
it was a Geico commercial.
Huh.
It was a Geico commercial, folks.
The things I remember some days.
Yeah, don't sweat it too hard. Like nobody remembers the caveman shows or whatever. I
remember all the bizarre like animated Canadian shows, like My Dad the Rockstar.
That's so weird. What kind of weird ass memory have you got? That's so odd.
It was surprisingly charming. It wasn't anything like spectacular or groundbreaking, but I kind of liked it. It was alright.
Now, this is what gets me over here. Why in the hell are premium users being affected by all this mess to begin with? I'm actually double checking to see. Isn't the point of the premium that you don't have to worry about such a thing to begin with? Yeah, but the issue, like I said, is that AdBlocker and AdBlock and AdBlock Plus, it's not just for YouTube. It's also for other websites that have like freaking pop-ups of death. How many freaking like websites? How many times have we gotten notification pop-up blocked like automatically on Chrome? I get a ton. Bro, it's ridiculous.
Don't go to the Yu-Gi-Oh wiki. Your computer will never recover.
Boy. It's actually true. I've been there once, and I had to hard reboot my phone. It was hilarious. Let me see here. Now I'm seeing the rest of the article here. Let me take a look. And I'll show you guys from the PC Gamer article. Quote: I investigated a bit the performance regressions, and the cause is many distinct code paths which affect many sites, wrote Hill, later highlighting sites which update dynamically. Quote, since it affects both AdBlock Plus and AdBlock, the performance regression hits harder for those who had the bad idea to use both at once. While uBlock was acquired by AdBlock in 2018, that explains that, it should be noted that Hill works on uBlock Origin, a version of the extension that remained independent after uBlock's acquisition. It should also be noted that Hill doesn't have much to gain from pointing this stuff out. uBlock Origin is free, open source, and doesn't take donations. Instead, Hill writes on the project's GitHub wiki, quote, have a thought for the maintainers of various blocks lists. These lists are everything. I cannot emphasize enough. So there's the rub. The blame likely falls with AdBlock, and the problems may impact other websites. YouTube simply found itself in the unenviable position of being a very popular platform, being the most impacted by the bug, and having the least benefit of the doubt considering its past aggressive anti-ad blocker measures. Yeah, so...
Who knew that bad reputation was in fact bad reputation? And I see the part that casted it down on me was the fact that even YouTube premium users, who by default don't have AdBlock, are still getting hit by this. But the fact that it's happening on other websites does lend credence to the fact that this might in fact be AdBlock itself screwing up, which is both hilarious and ironic and kind of sad.
And yeah, and in order to further corroborate your point, Angel, another article from TechRadar actually brought this exact same argument up. Let me see here. Also, I'm taking a look at the chat to see what else is going. Tinkletits is saying, I have a water block for my 4090, but I need to take apart my 4090. Probably jQuery spam using CPU cycles. Regarding the various bits of spaghetti that the ad blocker and YouTube have been coming across that caused this entire debacle here.
Can you imagine being a poor engineer just working at YouTube going, all right, don't worry guys, we'll fix it, and then just opening the door to the code server and going, what the hell is going? It's like that episode from the Community, you know the one.
Yeah,
I know which one you're talking about.
Black dude comes in with a pizza, whole room is on fire, somebody's swinging out on his shirt like a snake.
Excuse me, Angel. That black dude, as you call him, is Childish Gambino, a.k.a. Young Lando Calrissian, a.k.a. Donald motherfucking Glover. Put some respect on the man's name.
Yeah, but here's the problem. I can't recognize Golden Clover without his facial hair. When he doesn't have a mustache, he's just Clover.
Glover, not Clover. Glover, like the Glover.
No, Clover, like the plant. That he's lucky that I recognize him.
God dang it. Okay, so you don't recognize him without facial hair? Is that it?
No. Yes.
Serious?
I am a visual learner. And when the visual is gone, I don't recognize. In fact, let me put it this way, Hawan. If you ever clean shave your whole face, I'll be like, who is this person?
Okay, you know what's actually scarier? The dude looks younger than I am, but he's 40.
I mean, hey, man, some people just age better. Black don't crack.
Okay, you said it, not me. Dear Lord.
It's a compliment.
Yeah, it is, but also, dear Lord. Sweet Jesus. Like, okay, point is, Donald Glover is awesome. Remember his name. Thank you, Moustache.
Moustache.
Let me see here. Tinkletits was saying, so is uBlock Origin affected? That was a little confusing. uBlock Origin was affected, and they was trying to come up with a fix for it. That's what that was referring to there in the PC Gamer article. And like I mentioned earlier, here's the TechRadar article, which also corroborates Angel's claim of it possibly being an issue with the ad blocker usage over here. The headline on it says, YouTube says it isn't causing CPU spikes for ad block users. Instead, it's your ad blocker's fault, but a fix is coming. And this one comes by Hamish Hector. YouTube isn't to blame, it seems. So this one very much smells like okay, somebody's clearly wafting at the underscrote of the large corpo. This sounds like they're trying to gaslight us.
That is just
like, it can't be the large, gigantic, evil corporation's fault. Look at how much we're blaming you for using.
Surely it's the users that are wrong.
Right? Jesus. Let me take a look.
Incredible, really.
Oh, they sent me a thingy. Hang on, I have to.
Yeah, it's actually something that I actually found. I was doing a little Google search to see if there's any other material that's related to the story. There's apparently a Reddit post from a user who posted a video clip to demonstrate the lag that they're experiencing because of the new edict put out by YouTube when it comes to ad blocker, and there's already comments on it. But now, mind you, this Reddit post is a few days old.
Okay,
To
well,
be fair, though, this whole thing went by in like 48 hours, didn't it?
72.
People noticed, complained, and screamed about it, and they just went, "Shit, fix it, fix
Like,
it." The
you
line
don't
is
have
going
to-
down.
Yeah, like you don't have to watch the video because it's just a demonstration. But if you look at the comment section on the Reddit post, my goodness, there is unrest.
Yeah, people were pissed. Like,
what I'm going to do
genuinely
today is
angry.
I'm going to hang on a minute. Blah, blah, blah. I'm going to share the link of the Reddit thread to the folks here in the chat. Thank you, strugglers. Sound of gargling corpo balls. Matthew Coburn, brown noser radar, and yeah,
Man,
uBlock
this cyberpunk dystopia sucks. Where's my Sandevistan?
right.
I also shared the Reddit post here on our private chat for us members, of course. So Angel, Zayana Rose, and Dragon Fang. If you want to scroll through and have a laugh at the comments section, be my guest.
Arigato gozaimasu.
And yeah, Tinkle Tits, uBlock was acquired by AdBlock back in 2018. So uBlock Origin is like the open source original version of it, I guess. So that's
It's compromised.
Like, check it out here, guys. This is someone screen grabbing their YouTube experience, and yeah, no, like the comments have been bizarre here. I play League alongside YouTube, and I found it strange for that my game had a perfect connection while Edge was freezing entirely while trying to play a video. Well, there's your first problem, Redditor Wad11656. You were using Edge.
Yeah. By the way, fun fact:
Why
my
are
work,
you in that?
my work forces at least one of my
Edge.
screens to use Edge to log in properly into the system. There has not been a day where some technical difficulty hasn't delayed the process.
Wow.
That's
Just-
just depressing.
Firefox for the
Yeah.
win.
Okay.
The ironic thing is that is the only time it has problems. Any other time it works perfectly. But when I want to start working, it just goes, I don't feel like it. Bye.
And Matthew Coburn is
I'm
saying
just
that
gonna
he's an
hang up
Edger.
on you.
Matthew Coburn uses Edge, and he says he has no problems. You know what? Matthew Coburn, you're one of the lucky few. You are
Matthew,
absolved.
my man, you are built different, my dude.
I
don't know what the hell you put on that computer,
We canonize
or
you, my brother.
I don't know what you put on that computer or what secret military base you stole those parts from, but holy shit, send me a blueprint, my man.
Yeah, no, send it to Tinkle Tits, and he'll release it unto the world. We'll all have the we'll all have the power. Just Tinkle Tits knows the tech and how to make it run better, and just how to apply it. So yeah, send whatever Eldrick DARPA tech that you stole in order to make Edge run right. Send it to
He's
Tinkle
making
Tits.
a blade
Tinkle
suit
Tits
from
will
Vanquish.
streamline that. And we'll put it out. The world will be changed and made better thanks to the efforts of you two fine motherfuckers. Okay, you can tell the good.
Draven's legally does not endorse any corporate espionage or the stealing of military secrets.
Thank you for helping cover my ass with the obligatory disclaimer there, Angel. Thank
A
you.
man in a suit just broke to my window with shades on, looked at me very pointedly, and left the second I finished reading the cue card he gave me. I don't know who he is. I do not want to see him again.
God, I love you guys. Holy crap. Let me see. Also, Ben Cruz is in the chat. Appreciate you being
Hello.
here, Ben. Thank you for joining us on the Black Files here. Let me see. Don't edge me, bro. Works for me, bro. Let me see. Coburn saying, my laptop was cheap, new, and one of the last ones with a DVD drive. Shit, seriously?
Oh,
Wow.
yeah, no, that's how it lasted so long. You got an old model, baby. That's like a classic car. That bitch is meant to last.
Damn.
Yeah, no wonder it's lasted so long. That is like one of those old
I
school
remember back in the
Chevrolets.
day, every laptop had a CD drive.
I remember.
And that's how
playing
you would
DVDs on the
install
laptop.
stuff.
With a disc.
God, I just
Yup.
realized that I'm looking at my closet, and you know what's the first thing I see?
What?
My very old physical copy of what is it? What is this? Age of Empires 2, back when my computer had a disk
Wow.
where you could put shit in.
That's
It even has the manual. Oh god, I'm old. Help.
Oh God, Angel.
Age
Angel,
of
you're not going to have a
Empires 2.
midlife crisis. Angel, you're not
Age
going to
of
have a midlife
Empires
crisis,
2?
are you?
This one? This one? You serious?
Yeah, that one. The real
Usually-
deal from back in the day.
Well, it's not even that old. It's like from 2019. Seriously?
No,
Damn.
that's the remake. The original Age of Empires 2 for the PC.
Angel.
Not the definitive edition.
Oh, that's definitive edition. My bad.
Yeah, no, the original came out in 1999, my man.
You gotta
Oh
be-
my god,
Hang
so
on.
awesome. You are dating us, thank you.
Local, I'm slowly turning into fucking old Snake as we speak.
Yeah.
All right, I need my jitterbug flip phone. K-Storm, I need you to get my.
I didn't ask
need
for
you to
this,
get my
Angel.
Metamucil
How
ready.
dare you?
Jose, I'm gonna need you to talk with the management of our neighborhood over here, so I can get a elevator, the chair scooter thing for the stairs installed to our balcony over here.
Oh god.
I need you to
Oh
talk
my
to them because
God,
they like you
Juan.
better. And the
Jesus.
receptionist lady, she keeps winking at you. Jose, I need you to make sure that gets done. All right, go first thing.
You know, it's
tomorrow
kind of
morning. Get up
funny
earlier than I do.
that I got to this country all the way back in 2003, which means that there was a time frame of 2 years of my life where I genuinely just watched DVDs and Cartoon Network and nothing more. I think I watched the Jet Li movie, The One, like 100 times. I can remember almost every bit of dialogue. That was the first time I even knew Jason Statham existed.
Yeah, but
Point in
then again,
cases.
is it really Jason Statham because he had hair in that movie? Is it really
Yes,
him though?
it was Jason Hatham.
Okay, then it's not Jason Statham.
Fun fact, the original concept for Dante from DMC Devil May Cry looked like Jason Statham with white hair and a more Hell's Bikers get up. Arguably way better than what we got.
Nice.
That is a discussion for another time. I can see
Indeed.
that, but it's better that we didn't have to. do
Yeah.
that. All right,
Yeah, let's get
alas.
back on the subject here,
Guys,
Wancho.
This story has a very interesting ending, though, because
Yes.
I'm going to laugh my pee-pee off in the most annoyed way possible, because as we were setting up to go into more of a deep dive, we're giving you everything, even with Jose getting this extra bit of details for the Reddit thread, showing you guys the monstrosity of horse shit that everyone was dealing with in this nightmare, that seems like it was YouTube's final revenge against anyone who doesn't want to have to deal with pop-up ads for longer than a minute. We got an update earlier today. It was actually after we had set up for the story for tonight. And Angel was the one who helped tee this up for me. He gave me the details on the story. I did my homework, and just as I was getting everything set up, Jose got in with graphics. We got our thumbnail set up. We announced the stream. We announced the episode. We shared the link to everybody. I actually want a timestamp. Hang on. I'm going to a timestamp. Angel, do you mind if I show folks the chat between you and me?
By all means, go ahead. This literally came hot off the presses. This is solid proof that not even we can predict what's going to happen, because sometimes we just get blindsided by shenanigans.
Okay. Okay. So you gave me the details on this, and you guys are gonna love it here. Actually, hang on a minute. Let me see if there's a way for me to. That's better. That's much better.
Yay.
There we go. Okay, yeah, that's far better.
How did this happen? I
Okay,
swear.
so here's the links that Angel sent. Like over here, there's the Mashable bit. There's the PC Gamer bit. Like, and I was like, oh shit, that's right. Fuck, I think I can roll with these. Thanks, brother. Happy to assist. I'll be there tonight as well. Fast forward to 6 p.m. today. So 5 hours ago.
Literally hours later.
I hate my life. I sent him. And I sent him this tweet that I find with the rest of the homework that I was doing at Multiplatform EN. AdBlock admits that the slowdown problem on YouTube is within its extension, not YouTube or Google Chrome. The upcoming update 3.22.1 promises smoother ad blocking experience.
Oh my God.
which means that in the end, the least likely scenario was true. Somehow, AdBlock did the exact opposite that AdBlock is supposed to do. It's like boarding a plane and the plane dive bombs into the ocean within the first 5 seconds and tries to pretend it's a submarine. Incredible, but for once, YouTube, the big corpo was not quite at fault. We got screwed by the little guy on the back. Wow, this is happening a lot. You know, we got screwed by the guy that we were supposed to be.
I'm the one who's been drinking the glitch energy. Can you shut the fuck up for 5 seconds? Over here.
Boys.
Sorry.
I'm gonna miss you, new wireless keyboard. Fuck! Bullshit! I can't get anything around here! Yeah!
No, flipping stuff.
I'll
Sit
flip my
down.
chair all I dadgum want to! Yeah! Flip this right back, K-Storm! Ah!
Jeez, Juan.
You know, if I had a penny for every time that the company that is supposed to be helping us stabs us in the back and screws over everybody, I'd have 2 pennies. Which it isn't much, but kind of funny that it happened twice, ain't it?
The point of tonight's fucking story was moot before we even aired. Do you have any idea how embarrassing that is? Like, here, I will actually read to you fine folks at home the article brought to us by these guys at Multiplatform. Thank you, Multiplatform, for doing fine work. You guys did God's work here by breaking this. But on the other hand, it's just one fucking story.
It's okay, Juan. It's okay. Go ahead and drink your glitch.
Actually, yeah, you should drink some glitch. Get some energy in your body. Fight off the pain.
Hold on, what the fuck, Aaron Cooper? I got an ad today, 67 minutes long. It's bullcrap. What?
How? Excuse what? How?
Question. What was it about?
That's a good question.
That is a very good question.
Viagra?
What the fuck was that?
What could it be about to make it 67 minutes long? And also, how long was the video that you were watching compared to that?
Right? How much you want to bet that that Aaron Cooper's video was just like a 5-minute thing or whatever, like a regular ass YouTube video, and then they got slapped with that? Tickle Tits was over here saying, by the way, let me see. I used to have Prince of Persia on a 5.25 floppy disk back in the 90s. Not the 3.25 floppy disk. The big flappy flop ones? Seriously? No fucking way, Tinkle Tits. No way you had it on one of those. And yeah, Ben Cruz was remembering floppy disk. Yeah, I played Oregon Trails in school and Dig Dug, says Matthew Coburn. Let me see. Tinkle Tits is saying, I haven't trained AI models on Jason yet. Good idea. What the fuck? Oh my god, we've got some sadistic viewers over here. I love this.
Apparently, this is not a rare occasion. Well, man, it was more numerous 5 years ago, but according to some posts I'm finding on the online, it is apparently perfectly possible to find hour-long ads. In fact, 5 years ago, somebody found an ad that was 4 hours and Jesus Christ.
What? Okay, was it skippable? Because I'm sorry, but who's going to sit there and watch
it clearly is, but the fact that it
hour?
even exists to begin with. Hang on, Juan, I'm going to send you the Reddit post so you can see the shenanigans. This was
Also,
this was 5 years ago.
Can you also send it to our Flock private chat so that everybody else can look at it?
Yes, please.
I just did.
While you're doing that, let me see here. Matthew Coburn, domestic replacements with AI Angel. So Angel. Carrie C, I still blame Google.
Let you live that down.
Carrie C, I still blame Google.
We need to dress Angel up as an Asian version of himself. Make him a poster child.
Right.
Just dress me like one of those creatures. Just dress me like one of the guys from Evangelion.
Let me see.
Oh my god.
Dress me like a mass production Evangelion, like the AIs are going to be.
Okay, and Aaron Cooper was clarifying the video that they saw. Yep, it was about a Bible program. It was a 29-minute long video ad. Like it was a 29-minute video ad, and the ad was 3 times as longer than that. And I believe it was skippable. But why? Let me see. Oh, good God.
Okay, the entire point of ads are it's very quick and it's supposed to grab your attention. It's not supposed to be the length of a movie, of an episode of a series. Like, I'm sorry. That's purely ridiculous.
You know what the funniest thing is, though?
What?
At work, I am thankfully allowed to use YouTube with ads, but that's fine. That's fine. As long as I get something to kill the hours while I do my job, that's fine with me. Aside from that one really obnoxious Genshin Impact ad when there's a reactor screaming his head off, I cannot recall anything that they've been trying to sell me at all.
Here's the one that Angel found us over here. 4-hour long ad on a 5-minute YouTube video. This was archived. This was from 5 years ago on r/mildly infuriating. Mildly, he says.
Apparently, it is possible to still find them even now, somehow.
Oh my freaking Lord in heaven. That is bizarre.
You know what the funny thing is? You know where you usually see ads that long by default?
Where? Pray tell, where?
Porn.
He's not wrong.
Certain websites with less than reputable reputations have ads before their videos. And sometimes, and I found this on 4chan, sometimes the ads go on for hours. Like, they're not even ads. They're just entire video essays, complete presentations about business courses and dissertations. And I'm like, why would you put this on a porn website? Like, you know for a fact nobody's ever going to pay attention to this. Are you that desperate? Yes, they are. But at the same time, wow, my dude. You gotta find better ways to do it.
They figure if you got your hand down your pants that you're kind of captive audience. That's probably what they're thinking. Whether you're bean flicking or meat pounding, they figure we've got them right where we want them.
Demonetized.
I don't know. Okay, like I actually want to read the actual article from Multiplatform. I'm going to share that with the folks here in the chat. Give me a moment.
Please do.
Let me see here. Oh, Matthew Cobra saying, or we could just replace Angel with Max Headroom. I don't think Max Headroom is around anymore. He went off into the ether and he was lost in the shadows of the net. But someday he may return.
Replace that. No, let's not do that. I mean, Angel is unique. You're never going to find anyone like him.
Nah, my man. Apparently, the democracy has decided that I have become as expendable as my other immigrant contemporaries. I am standing by for de-resing in the next 5 minutes.
Angel, you're not going to be de-resed. I don't have a de-res stick to begin with.
I'm going to the land of Daft Punk. Away.
No, please don't go away with Daft Punk. God, please don't.
That's right. A fate worse than death awaits me. Becoming French.
You're wonderful here, Angel. What the fuck? Matthew Coburn in the chat. Let me see. They need to bring back the 30-second commercial rule again that they got rid of in the 80s that led to infomercials. Let's see here. I met Max tonight back in the early 90s. Oh, Mac tonight back in the early 90s. Damn, that's awesome. Tam Tam is saying that's why I always close out before I go to sleep because it could get stuck on some stupid ad. I do not want playing while I'm trying to have sweet dreams. Are they made of these? Well, who am I to disagree? Tickle talking to Carrie. Says Carrie said YouTube Premium is life changing. You'll never go back to ads. Tickle Tits agrees. Says yeah, I haven't seen ads on YouTube in years. Best subscription I pay for. Works on all my devices, and I don't think about it. Awesome. I'm
glad that you do. I just don't feel right paying for something that has been free for 20 years. I don't care how much bigger it's gotten. This is not worth that much money. $13 a month, right?
Awesome, possibly. Oh, god dang it. Like, Struggle was saying Angel explodes into black robot pieces. No. Yeah.
Yes.
I've been for
I become a cubic monster and just fall apart.
I need to know now. Please tell me who I am. Dun, dun.
I go, you stay. No following.
No, Angel. You are who we choose to be. God dang it. All right, let me get to the article now, please.
Superman.
All right, let me get to the
That
article.
movie's still great.
Yes, it
All
is.
right, Juancho.
All right, thank you, Jose. This came out 11 hours ago by Anastasia Polyanitsa. Thank you for that, Anastasia. Users who experience slowdowns on YouTube and other websites while utilizing ad blockers can breathe a sigh of relief, as AdBlock clarifies that the issue lies within its extension, not YouTube or Google Chrome. Yesterday, reports emerged about YouTube's allegedly causing PC slowdowns when users had ad blockers enabled, leading to speculation that Google Chrome might be at fault due to browser-specific nature of the problem. However, AdBlock's developers have stepped forward acknowledging that the glitch was within the AdBlock extension itself. In a recent statement, they confirmed the identification and resolution of the bug responsible for the instability on YouTube and other platforms. The fix, encapsulated in Update 3.2.1, is pending review in the Google Web Store, a process that may span several days. Once approved, users can expect the updated version, ensuring a smoother experience on YouTube and other websites. Additionally, Google has affirmed that the reported issues with YouTube, particularly in browsers employing ad blockers, do not stem from its company. Responding to user complaints, Google underscored that the problem is specific to the AdBlock extension and its recent bug, assuring that their overall browsing experience on YouTube is not compromised by the platform itself. You know how fucking bullshit that has to sound? Where the giant fucking corpo gets to come around and come smugly up to all of our faces. You know, I'm not really the type of guy to say, I told you so. But I told you so. Buy our shit.
Buy our shit.
God, it's like, I don't want to hand that kind of moral victory to YouTube. Like, yeah, it's great that we found the problem and there's a resolution, but at the same time, it's like,
it's one of those feelings that you're like, it's one of those feelings that you feel vindication, but it's like bittersweet because you told them not to use that gasoline, but they used it, and now all the cars are on fire, and you're like, yeah, but at the same time, you're like, man, those were some nice cars.
Those are some really nice cars too. They were paid off, tax-free. They were gifted over. I was actually going to be able to have it as a reverse gift write-off over here. I don't know how they did that in their taxes. Something about a blimp is involved. Point is, I'm going to miss those cars. I really am. One of them was a Lexus.
Yeah.
I always wanted a Lexus. God dang it.
I mean, it was funny seeing that man fall to his knees and rip off his stupid fuckboy haircut off in frustration over his beautiful, pricey car exploding. But at the same time, that was a nice car, man.
Yeah. It's a shame to watch the beautiful thing go up. You know, it's like at the end of the first Mummy movie, where they're escaping from the temple and they're running through the treasure room. You see Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz. They're running for dear life. And Jonathan, what's his name? The brother. He's also running for dear life. He turns around. They're in the treasure room. He's like, can't we just no, Jonathan? like all of that treasure, all that gold, the rubies, the gems, the statues, the scrolls, all of it. But we kind of have to live, you know. We beat the evil. The great evil has been vanquished. Are we sure we can't just damn it a little bit? I don't have another keyboard to flip.
I have one.
No.
Jesus, Angel.
There. I sent that shit by Amazon Express. You're welcome, Beth Jesus. For real, though, this is kind of nothing. We are perfectly fine. What does this say about AdBlock that they somehow managed to do the exact opposite of what they were supposed to do?
They done goofed?
They done goofed. We did our job. What's their excuse?
They probably just let a bowl of spaghetti out in their coding by accident.
I guess. I mean, hey, I'm not going to pretend I understand how coding works. It is a very complex and difficult job. But how do you make it do the exact opposite of what it was supposed to do? How the mind boggles, you know? Because I presume that there are steps to follow to make sure that the zeros and ones work the way the zeros and ones are supposed to. And somehow, somewhere, either by accident or by purpose, The zeros and ones went the exact opposite direction they were supposed to go, and I genuinely don't understand how that works.
Okay.
I don't get it.
In the Tech Radar article that we have over here, they were trying to explain a little bit of it. Let me show you. It says here, and further in the article, the breakdown gets quite technical, but the short summary is that sites like YouTube and others that update dynamically are triggering, quote, troublesome paths in the code paths in AdBlock and AdBlock Plus. When you boot up one of these sites, the ad blocking software starts performing actions that use an unnecessarily large amount of your CPU's processing power. Hill adds that the bug would hit people who use both AdBlock and AdBlock Plus particularly hard, as their individual issues would compound on one another. So YouTube isn't causing the problem, it's just a very popular catalyst for setting off underlying issues that currently exist in AdBlock and AdBlock Plus. Yeah, so they've got, it's literally just like, hey, like AdBlock and AdBlock Plus are running their work, and it takes a lot of coding in order for them to be able to block out all the different types of ads that run through on all sorts of websites. It's just that YouTube which is one of the websites that uses dynamic updating, which is how we have things like video previews in the thumbnails and ads that can cycle through in the actual video element of the page. And if I'm remembering everything correctly, it's been ages since I've done any computer coding. I haven't done it since high school. I apologize. But the point is, those actions on YouTube set off these issues that we've got over here. The best way that I could describe it in the dumbest person who doesn't know any computerese at all is, since we've been using spaghetti here, we have a nice plate of spaghetti, a nice plate of linguine on a fancy long plate set up, and it's part of the design. You know, you're at a fancy restaurant, and it's part of the layout, all right? But the problem is you're going to eat with the YouTube fork. However, the YouTube fork is, for some reason, a motorized fork. So the moment you actually start having it go anywhere near the plate, it starts up and starts spinning your spaghetti, like your linguine, without you actually wanting to, and you have a whole mess of sauce and pasta all over the place before you actually get a chance to put any of it in your mouth. Did that make sense?
You do realize you just described a bonus. Yeah, you just described a weapon from Devil May Cry 5. This is not a joke. You know Nero's mechanical arms?
Yeah.
There's a joke weapon that is a shout out to the Rocket Fist that apparently Nico made it for him because Nero cannot do delicate work with the hand, and it's called the pasta breaker, and it's just a shit ton of forks and spoons shapely wrapped up into the form of a hand. You can shoot it like a rocket. It makes the sound of a dinner bell when you get it back. Ding!
That sounds so metal, though. I like it.
I'm not kidding. Look up pasta breaker.
Either somebody spiked the water before I put my guava warfare into my jet cup, or you just spat out the most bullshit thing I've ever heard in my life.
I do not bullshit when it comes to Devil May Cry. Do it right now. Look up Devil May Cry pasta breaker.
Pasta breaker. Oh my lord! While I'm doing that and trying to regain what's left of my soul, Tinkletits is talking to. Oh, actually, no. He already said that part. Let me see. Aaron Cooper was saying this sounds fishy. I think Google paid them to take the fall. Haha, says Carrie C. You think? You think that's what's up? Like, why would they work in cahoots? They're kind of like mortal enemies if you think about it. Why would they do that?
I'm going to have to go with Occam's razor in this one. I will not attribute to malice what can simply be attributed to incompetence.
Oh my god, Angel, I fucking hate you.
I just looked up the pasta breaker too, and I'm like, what the fuck?
According to Nico's notes, she cobbled that damn thing together at like 2 a.m. and she was hungry and Nero was asleep, and it seemed like a funny idea at the time.
I hate you guys so much. This is the pasta breaker.
Yeah!
Look at that. There's a pair of forks and a pair of spoons. And what are these, colanders? What is this?
Those are pasta forks. They're specifically made for pasta.
Those are pasta. Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, she just took a bunch of pasta utensils, wrapped them around the core of a helter-skelter devil breaker, and just went, here you go, dude. I like so you don't struggle with a fall of noodles again. Enjoy yourself.
Okay, this game is too bullshit, and I can't believe you.
Bro.
Yeah, no, here's the fucking note. It reads, quote, "Look, it was 2 a.m. when I cooked this one up. I was hungry, Nero was asleep, and it seemed like a hilarious idea at the time. I won't bore you with technical details, but he was at least successful in one-handing a big wad of spaghetti."
So it works.
Oh my fucking god. Okay. Yeah, no, I give up. My soul is busted here. It looks like a portal gun for Hook. For Captain Hook, says Tickle Tits. Tickle Tits is all saying Del Taco never gives that much meat. No, they fucking don't.
No, they don't.
And Tickle Tits also says, I used to do tech support. I recommend do not use 2 ad blockers and don't use more than 1 antivirus at a time. Yeah, agreed. That's why.
Yeah, definitely.
That's why I uninstalled one of the antiviruses that was in here, and I'm just keeping on regular Microsoft antivirus. That's it. Simple. Sweet Surrender is way funnier, says Struggler. Ha, I know that one.
Yes.
Tam
I mean, to be fair, Sweet
smiling.
Surrender is actually useful, more or less.
And
it's for massage.
And Nikki Bell is saying that looks like something from the movie Gremlins. And Tickle Tits also said
they got a little silly with their work.
Yeah, they did. And Tickle Tits said earlier, the Mummy ride at Universal Hollywood is the second most boring ride in the theme park, only after that outdoor Harry Potter kid roller coaster, not the main ride. Fuck. That's sad.
They don't really put much effort in that one, which is a shame because to this day, the first 2 Mummy movies are still some of my favorites.
They're awesome. And the Scorpion King movie, the first one with Rock the Dwayne Johnson, and that's it.
Yeah,
no other Mummy movies exist.
Right.
Okay, maybe if I'm feeling drunk or if I'm feeling high or whatever, I'll watch Tomb of the Dragon Emperor again and enjoy myself unironically, but I will not forgive them recasting Evie with Maria Bello instead of Rachel Weisz. Maria Bello's a good actress.
Why would they recast her?
Not
Juan.
Evie.
I was going to say, no disrespect to the actress who
Maria
filled the
Bello.
role.
Why did they recast her anyway? Was it like a scheduling issue or something?
It was I don't like this script issue.
You know what? She was right.
Yeah, she's okay to do that.
Damn.
All right. We've got pretty much everything out of this story as we were going to get. So I apologize to absolutely no one if anyone was, that's why you brought up Del Taco, because there was a fucking Del Taco ad in the Tech Radar article. I don't even got a Del Taco down here. What the hell's wrong with you people?
I mean,
not you.
We don't need a Del Taco. We can just make our own Mexican food. It's certainly much more affordable and edible than whatever the hell the stores are selling right now.
That's true. Like, now, I would apologize for the clickbaity thumbnail, but I won't.
It's not really our fault. We literally didn't have time to change the damn thing. Like, moment you show me the thumbnail, I'm like, okay, this works. And 5 minutes you went, son of a bitch, and then show me the updated news, and I'm like, well, that's that.
I literally went, I hate my life. So, we're just rolling with this story, and this is a nice tale of, okay, we know that we now understand this time it wasn't YouTube's fault. But like I mentioned earlier, you only get the one. You get one. All right? This doesn't mean we're taking our eyes off of you, YouTube. We're fucking watching you. All right? Shit, I get it. It cuts into their profits. But look at the fucking money. It was $7.952 billion in their third quarter last year in 2023. That's how much they reported, and that's their gross. That's after expenses. They're not hurting for money. They have got the mule bra. They're not hurting at all.
They got that cash. They got that. Listen, I understand where you're coming from, Mr. Rouse, but also I need that 13th jet. Okay?
No, you don't.
I'm gonna use this.
You don't need the yacht. We need to be able to live. You only pay us $100 at a time. What is wrong with you, Uncle Neil? Why do you hate us so?
Listen to me.
You do not understand my vision.
Juan, put yourself in my shoes. I need to park my yacht closer to my kitchen.
Yeah. I know the yacht already has a kitchen, but it's the principle of the thing. Also, do you see this thing right here? This is called a welding torch. This one is made entirely of gold, so I have to replace it every time I use it. I'm going to use about 500 of these to fuse together all of my jets into a big cruise ship. It's gonna be freaking baller. So you understand this incredibly important project requires money, so, we gotta make some sacrifices. And I don't know you, but where else am I gonna find baby seal blood to fuel all these machines?
Oh my God.
Okay, listen. It's a hard thing, but here's a coupon for the pizza party.
No, we don't! I refuse your pizza party because you always send us freaking Little Caesars. We know your cheap ass could get us proper pizzas like West Shore Pizza or freaking the Panucci's down the road or hell, even Pizza Hut. I'll take a Domino's before I take another Little Caesars. I get it. You like giving us hot and readies, but that ain't no pizza. All right. And if you come anywhere near me with a Chicago deep dish pizza, I will unironically play Jon Stewart's famous rant about deep dish pizzas from The Daily Show from 10, 15 years ago at your face, and I will walk away and never speak to you again. I do not give a
That's
flying
not a
fuck.
pizza. Why is that called a pizza?
But Juan, question. Would it be hot and ready?
You know what? Just for that, you missed the coupon. You don't even get it hot already. You get it cold and half baked.
I think we broke Juan.
I give
It's
up.
not even a pizza. It's more like a flat dumpling with tomato sauce on top of it.
I give up. Dragon Fangs, Ayana Rose. Do either of y'all have any sanity left, or did you go off the cuckoo's nest like a Zane Angel here? Dragon Fangs, Ayana Rose, are you there?
They died of cringe.
There
never mind.
Hello?
We could-
Is thing not working?
No, it's not working. We didn't hear you if you were trying to say something.
You were saying?
Rude.
Damn.
Don't crap on Little Caesars. That place is good.
Okay, never mind.
Their
I want your
pretzel
microphone to
pizza
die
with cheese
again.
sauce is good.
No.
Their pretzel pizza is really good.
No, I take it back. I almost missed you two for a second. I take it all back. Disconnect your mics now.
No.
What a dick.
I can't believe I made the mistake of missing you for more than 5 seconds.
Oh, God.
Angel, what the flying fuck is the matter with you, man?
I will not... Listen, there is 2 things in this house that I will not accept. One of them is tenacious slander, and the only one is genuine praise for Little Caesars. That is not poor food. That is desperation food. You know how low deep Little Caesars is to me? Is 3 levels below instant noodles.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
Don't-
hard.
Little Caesars
Instant
is the
noodles.
only fans of pizza.
Hey,
Jeez,
you
Angel,
probably
what-
survived off of instant noodles at one point.
He did.
Yeah, but at least I could customize that into something decent. Little Caesars
Oh,
is the
yeah?
only fans of pizza. You know what noodles is? Noodles is the garbage man of food. Nobody claims to like them, but nobody can deny how important and necessary they are for our society to function.
Okay, real quick. I'm going to take a look at the chat, and I'm going to start wrapping you guys up because you've gone
Yeah.
off the fucking deep end over here.
Good, so I don't have to hear all this food slander on my timeline.
Dear Lord.
My God.
Ben Cruz is saying, when I have AdBlocker, YouTube gave me a countdown telling me not to use the site. Now I have
Wow.
premium and I
What?
can't go
Yeah,
back.
I've gotten that too.
What, did you two show up at your house with a gun going, you take that shit off right now?
God, that is such bullshit. Thank you.
Did they try to Pinkerton on you, my man?
They were about to shut off his YouTube remotely. That is such bullshit. I can't
Wow.
believe it. Yeah, Struggler was saying, I wish Jet Li had felt that same way about Mummy 3. Yeah, when he was
Yeah,
in,
me too.
at least you can doctor instant noodles. Yeah, no, I guess you're right about that. Carrie C, I hadn't heard that update. I've been entertained. Thank you for that, Carrie C. I'm glad that we were able to entertain you.
Glad to help.
Despite my lack of will to live that's left anymore. Let me see here. Tingle Tits is saying YouTube takes 40% of all super chats and memberships too. Yeah, you're right, they do. Which is why over
They're
here at the
bastards.
Ravens Flock, if you want to actually support the Ravens Flock directly, if you're not comfortable with becoming a member, we have PayPal and we have a YouTube, or rather a Cash App as well. There are the links right there. So I appreciate you for reminding me of that, Tingle Tits. He's also saying free pizza's free pizza. They died of cringe. God damn it. He also said deep dish pizza is tomato soup. Yes! Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
no.
Deep
It's
dish
not even good
pizza
tomato
is
soup.
tomato soup. No, Chicago style
That's
deep dish
true.
pizza is tomato soup in a bread bowl. All right. No,
Damn,
the
bro.
cheese. Yeah, because the heathens in Chicago, they put the cheese under the sauce.
Why would they
What?
do this?
Why? That
That's
makes
the
no
plan.
sense. I'm not going to
That's
rip
why-
off Jon Stewart's whole shtick, but why would anyone in their right mind ever put the cheese under the sauce? Tinkletits is all saying, which brand of instant noodles are they? They're not all built the same. I'm usually more of a freaking Maruchan. If I'm just using it to slap something together, I usually whip that up and add a soft boiled egg. We keep green onions in the house, so I snip some of that in. And if I don't have actual pork belly or bacon, then I'll take a slice of ham, fry it real quick, and I'll
Yummy
throw that
pork
in.
belly.
Yeah, and
I
that'll-
like soba because they are thick and chewy.
And Struggler is proud to be a member, ladies. Ha!
Thank you, my man.
Let's see. Matthew Coburn was saying, I've been paying for memberships with money I got for free for some games I used to have that gave tickets to use for gift cards and money from Google Opinion Rewards. So Google, so
Fascinating.
far, has been paying for Google. Yo!
Hmm.
So it's been
Yeah, I
I mean,
paying for
heard
hey,
you, I heard
themselves.
you.
if
Matthew
it
Coburn-
works, it works.
Matthew
Also,
Coburn,
Blanco.
you're thinking on a different level, motherfucker. You've got this written down. You got this right, man. Modern problems require modern solutions.
Modern solution.
Damn.
Hey, Juan.
Yo,
Hey, guys.
shout out to Matthew Coburn. Fist bumped him. What's up, Zayana? Dragonfang, what's up?
Yeah.
I have better
Please.
ramen.
Which ramen do you have?
It is no cream tonkatsu ramen. It's slightly spicy and it's wonderful, and we can't find it anymore.
Okay, you were underwater. What was the name of the ramen?
One second, let me tell you who's saying correctly. It is Nong Shim tonkatsu ramen.
Nong
I will send
Shen.
you a I will
Nong Shen
I will-
Tonkatsu
Shin
ramen.
tonkatsu.
send it to you.
I think I know which one. Was that the one that has like a chicken for a mascot?
No, but I
Damn it.
do like that one.
That was pretty good.
Tonkatsu flavored ramen. Yeah, this
I
one.
send it to you.
Goku
So the one that you're
Daichi,
talking about, Angel,
Sudoku Daichi.
I actually have the carbonara, and mwah, it is delicious.
Okay, you mean
I-
this one? You mean this brand over here? Let me see here. Nong Shim. Well, this is just like a Walmart
Yep.
thing. Okay, this one's all right.
It's delicious.
This one's
It's
all right.
spicy.
I can dig it.
It's
I
spicy.
also ended up. I speaking of spicy, I decided to be bold and brash a couple of days ago. Remember how I told you guys there's that Asian market in the back of the old used up car place that doesn't exist anymore?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it turns out that for a limited time they had Nisio spicy ramen, the same one that was advertised by the Devilman Animators movie, and I tried that out and whoa.
Ow.
Let's
Shit.
just say deep regrets. It was very tasty, for its credit, but deep regret was the order of the day, unfortunately.
Oof. My sympathies.
Damn.
It was alright.
You're like, it was all right, fucker.
You know,
All right.
my butthole didn't literally erupt into flames, so 7 out of 10.
Yeah, that works.
God almighty. Let me see.
Oh.
And Struggler was saying top ramen, and if you're not boiling an egg with it, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah!
also- Juan, very important. I have to interrupt.
Yeah.
We have just received a $20 donation on our Cash App from Tinkle Tits.
Yo!
Holy crap.
Tinkle Tits!
My dude!
Thank you so much! Holy shit!
You have our sincerest thanks and appreciation. Every cent that you throw in our wallets helps us buy better equipment, obtain better results, and obtain more and more work for us to do and to increase to give you entertainment. Our sincerest, most ever appreciative thanks for your hard work and money, my brand.
For real, thank you. I wasn't expecting that. We really weren't. Like, we were just like bringing like, no, you're right. And we do have a Cash App and our PayPal. So if anyone wants to do that, then feel free. Shit. Holy cow. Thank you.
Much appreciated.
And Tickle Tits was also saying, when I make ramen, I use 2 eggs. One to milk the yolk in the broth and another fried on top. That's classy. I can dig that. Hey, Storm.
I love
Tasty and
eggs
nutritious.
on ramen.
This one ramen, which is also from I think it's the same brand over here. Nongshim. No, it's not. It's a different package. My bad. Okay,
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
and she actually milked the yolk in hers as well. And like I said, since we got like the green onions, we snip that in, add that in for the extra bit of flavor. Wow, tasty. I dig it.
Nice.
Y'all are connoisseurs of the broke-ass college student staple of choice.
Ah! We will drag this cheap-ass cuisine into the 21st century.
All right, so I'm going to start wrapping everyone up over here. So I'll start off with Dragonfang and Zayana Rose. Last thoughts on tonight's story regarding this whole shit with ad blocking and YouTube. Your thoughts. Last ones before I start letting you guys go.
Stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid.
I
That's
refuse to get rid of my ad blocker. So YouTube, you're gonna have to suck it up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
God knows they
makes
can
sense.
afford it.
Viruses. That is how you get viruses. Yeah. Ad blocker is a go-to staple for a lot of people, especially when
Yeah.
you're browsing the web. Ain't no
That
way
ain't
of
changing
turning that
anytime
off.
soon.
Because guess what? You turn that off, and then you'll probably forget. Well, okay. I understand that you could, turn it off just for that site. Are you really
could.
gonna remember? It's not worth it for me. So.
Like whitelisting it, but nah.
No.
Nah.
Yeah. No.
They haven't earned it yet.
Yeah. It's. I'm just gonna keep mine on. So, I just say middle finger. I'm not.
They don't get to complain. This is exactly what they
continue
want.
going on YouTube with my ad blocker on. Thank you.
Yeah, no, they don't get to complain. This is exactly what they
will
wanted.
not pay for premium because I
know.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, it's like you're not my
for
real
those who
dad,
do pay it.
YouTube. I'm not gonna let you have my money, YouTube.
You're not
What's
my
up, Angel?
real browser.
You're not my real browser, Angel says.
All right. Okay, so that was Zayana Rose and Dragonfang. They're gonna keep sticking it to Uncle Neil here. Angel, how about yourself over here, dude?
There's
Final
nothing
thought,
to say that I haven't already said at this point. This was an incredibly stupid idea to begin with. It continues to be a stupid idea, and it has not stopped being a dumb idea from the second it started. And as a result, we are forced to yet again suffer the consequences of the shenanigans of extreme greed, and of course, the suffering that comes with the destructive power of people with too much money, not enough common sense, and we having to suffer the consequences of their idiotic actions once again. This sounds like a personal problem to me, and not one that we as the user are responsible for. Does the website need money? Yes, I understand this. Do we have to pay that much money? No, I don't think so. And at the end of the day, whether they like it or not, remember the iconic words of this legendary rocker Who's the guy who sang Holy Diver? Ronnie James Dio. Never underestimate your audience, because without you, they will still be here. But without them, you will never be.
Fuck. All right, and the surprisingly deep there, Angel. Real quick, since we have the subathon coming up Sunday, are we still going to be doing Los Amigos play this Saturday at 5 p.m.?
Yes. While there may have been some unexpected side effects that delayed our work, me and Toy Slasher will be going to the Central Florida Comic Con. We will be getting a lot of pictures, some videos, and a couple of interviews so we can put a little content on the channel. But more importantly, I'm not going to miss a chance to talk to, my boy Yugi and get my stuff autographed. Come on.
Damn, fantastic. Yeah, no, we got to let folks know. Regrettably, the entirety of the Ravens flock, we can't make it to Central Florida Comic Con due to financial problems. But Angel and Toy Slasher are going to be there for the early day on Saturday, which is going to be this Saturday, January 21st. January 20th. And if you see Angel, say hi to him. Get a photo. If you're in cosplay, that's a bonus. And
please do. I'll run away as fast as I possibly can.
And Angel and Toy Slasher are gonna
take us with you.
Yeah, no, I was about to say, dude, if you're able to take Zayana and Dragonfang, all the more power to you. I don't know if you can. I don't know if that's something you guys want to try to organize. Because over here at our van, over here at our place, we're like, it's not going to be able to happen to save our lives. But I guess you guys are going to be scurrying back over here to do Los Amigos play this Saturday as well, right?
Yes, I will leave early to the con, and I will try to make it here before 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to continue our eternal fight for justice with Los Amigos play.
Dang, Angel, you a real G.
Of course, I gotta do my part to pull my weight.
He's
Heroes
doing
don't
his
stop
part.
on the limit. I'm doing my part.
I'm doing
For
my
real
part.
though. For real though, if I can make it all the way there and I can come back in due time, I will make sure to do so because I want to deliver content to the masses. And content is being delivered in the form of a let's play of the wonderful 101. We are trying to save the city. We're trying to smack some chance into a dumb child. We are trying to fight aliens with the power of heroism and raging xenophobia.
Jesus.
So I hope that you will join us there too, because as usual, I will not be here without you guys. You complete
And you want to
me.
strangle Luca.
Yes.
We want to
That's the child.
Luca,
He needs,
that little
Yeah.
brat.
he needs to go on timeout for treason against humanity.
Yes.
Yes.
It's going to be a long timeout, but I like to think he'll learn his lesson when
We
he's
need to
25.
tape his mouth shut.
Seriously.
We tried that with Blue. He broke out of the tape. It doesn't work anymore.
Well,
Yeah.
and all right, we appreciate you there, Angel.
Thanks,
Jose,
All
I'm gonna
right,
get-
so-
I'm gonna get your final thoughts over here, and then I'm gonna kick you all out of here so you can go to bed. I know we have to go back to
no
our
problem.
lives tomorrow. Jose,
all right,
give us your final
so-
thoughts, and then let us know what we could expect tomorrow night's edition of Wrestle Rewind.
All right. Well, first of all, Angel put it a lot better than I could, but I'm going to chime in regardless. This is an incredibly stupid decision, stupid edict put out by YouTube. It goes against their business model from the get-go of how they keep promoting themselves. So no, they're not going to get a cent out of me. For this crap. I'm not going to give my money to Uncle Neil, and I don't care if he's watching.
But the thing is, Uncle Neil's also taking our money, and he's giving us part of our money. He's
Neil,
keeping
give me my
40%
money,
of
you
our-
greedy son, bitch.
He's
Yeah.
keeping
There's a
40%
difference
of our
between
money.
there's a difference between letting someone take your money where you don't have much of a choice on that matter to giving your money. And I'm
There's
not going to
a
give him.
Yeah. He's not getting a single cent more than what is corporate obligated. And if I can find a way to take even more money from him, we should.
Yeah, and this is an egregious example of an incredible, luxurious, company or organization or whatever you want to call it, or whatever you want to call
An
YouTube at this
overbloated super mega corporation, Jose.
an overbloated super mega corporation resting on its laurels, doing their decisions to please themselves, to line their pockets, while ignoring the most important voice in their company, which is the customers.
The what now? Oh, you mean the piggy banks? Yeah, we will listen to those eventually. Yeah, one day, maybe.
Someday. God damn.
Over the rainbow.
No, that's somewhere over the rainbow, Angel.
No, they someday now.
No.
They bought the rights to the song. They own it.
But yeah, that's where I stand. Now, for tomorrow night's edition of Wrestle Rewind, which is every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube at Kick, we'll be returning back to our regular format, Juancho, because I'll be reviewing tomorrow night's edition of TNA's Impact. How fun is that?
Yeah, finally, TNA Impact is back on television, and we'll be able to do our show properly. That pleases me.
Yes, indeed. I'll be reviewing that along with this week's edition of WWE's NXT and AEW Dynamite. And this week's edition, I'll give you a little bit of a moose-boosh. But man, oh man, the promotion for the upcoming Suicide Squad video game be released by WB Games is atrocious.
Notoriously so, one might argue.
But please don't tell me that they have their usual ham-fisted approach to advertising any partnerships they have. Please, I'm begging you.
Oh, Juancho, tomorrow you're going to eat those words, homie.
I hate you. I hate you
Come
so
on,
much.
Juan. Did you
Jose,
expect... Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry about that. Jose, remind me. The subathon we're doing Sunday afternoon. What time are we starting that again?
This Sunday, the Ravens flock proudly presents to all of you Super Subathon 9, which is this Sunday, January 21st at 1 p.m. Eastern, right here exclusively on YouTube.
I think we have to actually announce it properly. Super Subathon 9.
Well, that's not fair. You can obviously do a better Super Mario voice than me and Angel.
Well,
I
yeah.
don't have enough pitch in my body for that. But yes, we'll be playing Mario Party one more time so we can do our proper duty as friends and increase the divorce rate in this country.
Yeah, like we're going to literally go into a gigantic polygamous marriage between all 6 of us, and then we're going to divorce ourselves and each other simultaneously.
I'm
in the middle of all
divorcing
this.
you guys right now.
Damn, that was quick.
Wow! Damn! Dragon
It's a
Fang,
good
you
thing
didn't
I
even
came to
blink.
this show with a pre-signed prenup. I am not losing what little I already have in my life.
Oh my god.
Seriously, you didn't even hesitate there. Holy shit! And for you fine folks, if you'd like,
Wait, hang on a minute. Zayana Rose, if we're divorcing, who gets custody of Angel Mendez?
no,
Why am I this channel? When
here's
did
the
this
thing.
happen?
I guess he can. I guess he's coming with us. I guess.
Here's the thing: you guys can't get custody of Angel. You guys can't get custody of Angel until Angel fixes his custody issues between himself and his divorced wife, Kurisi Rando-sama, and their children.
Oh my god,
you're
you're
right.
right. Damn, Angel,
but
what have you
Angel,
gotten
do you want to
yourself
come
into?
with us? Because we have Shiva.
Yeah, we have Shiva.
That's okay. I'll just do the thing when you just put the children in a car and then cut the brakes.
No!
Oh god.
Okay,
In
I'm
Minecraft.
cutting
Us,
your
we have
mic.
Shiva.
We have a cute puppy.
I
We have
get
a
the feeling I'm
puppy
being
that has
black-
claimed you.
I could get the feeling I'm being blackmailed, but that's just me.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys roll out, Jose. I'll see you all. I'll see you everyone Saturday and Sunday. Jose, I'll see you tomorrow night for Wrestle Rewind. I'm gonna shut off the thing.
Absolutely, Juan. Thank you very much for having us. You guys have been great. You guys have been great in the comment section. And you know what? This is the first time Angel and Zayana Rose and Dragon Fang are actually hearing my my closing statement. Anytime I bounce off. So, folks, Juan, thank you for having us. Folks watching on the internet, please be very mindful and responsible of where you get your news from. And remember that at the end of the day, we're all human beings.
Yeah, what he said.
Wait, we're human beings? What? Since
Allegedly.
when?
We are.
We
Don't worry
are
about
affected.
it. We put it on your contract a while ago. Don't worry about it. It's okay.
All right, good night, guys. Get the hell out of here.
Take care, my dude.
Good night.
All right, and that was Angel, Jose, and Zayana and Dragon Fang all rolling out. All I really did was turn down, and they all rolled out, and you guys saw what my freaking frustrations were in all this. It was basically like, what the hell's wrong with all these psychos? What the hell's wrong with everyone? Also, Christy, oh snap, you dropped a $4.99 super chat. Holy shit, thank you so much, Christy, for that. She says, yes, thank you, Juancho. And thank you, Christy, for your unwavering and continuing support. Literally, if you guys want to share the link to the subathon, which is this Sunday at 1 p.m., I'm going to pop that link one more time. I'll pin the link even. I don't care. I'll pin it. Yeah, the show's almost over. Yeah, the show's over, but I'll pin it. I don't give a damn. So, point is, this entire ordeal has been an exercise in the most, this is the prime example of the most likely suspect. Odds, turns out, wasn't the one responsible for this shit. Go fucking figure. Egg on my fucking face. Oh fucking well. But you know what? That doesn't leave them off the hook. We still don't trust you motherfuckers. We still don't trust you motherfuckers over on over at the offices and at YouTube and Google and Alphabet or whatever the hell else the name of the parent company is. Point is, this was insane, and it was a roller coaster of a story, and we were just going through it ourselves. Yeah, no, Tickle Ticks, that's okay, that's gangster as fuck, LOL. Yeah, Jose's outro is awesome there. Let's see. Yeah. And Tickle Tits, I'm keeping uBlock Origin 2, and when Chrome disabled the extension, I'm switching back to Firefox. I think Chrome's going to disable blockers entirely this month. I'm prepared to go back to Firefox. Damn, you are a trooper if that's how hard you're going to go. So, legitimately, this just goes to show the kind of issues that YouTube deals with and how they mishandle all their shit. And it's hilarious and it's depressing at the same time, because it's just going to drive more people to try to get stronger and more intensive ad blockers, and then we're going to come right back to square one. It's going to be a never-ending cycle, and I don't understand why YouTube can't give up the ghost on this and just throw their hands up like, you know what, it's not the end of the world. We've got $7 billion in ad revenue in just 3 months out of the fucking year. Call that a win. How much is enough? Apparently not that much. But you know what, folks? We're going to continue delving into these types of stories in the darker side of nerd and pop culture right here on this program, the uncensored and uncompromising interview and review podcast of the Ravens Flock, The Black Files, hosted by yours truly, Juan Arouse. Be sure to request access as we go live every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. Hit the subscribe or the follow button, ring the notification bell to stay up to date on all of our content, become an interflocker by hitting the join button, and until next time, continue to follow us on Facebook.com/TheRavensFlock, Twitter.com/RavensFlock13, Instagram.com/TheRavensFlockOnline, Kick.com/TheRavensFlock, and of course, remember to hit the subscribe button and ring that tiny little notification bell right here on our flagship platform, YouTube.com/TheRavensFlock, humble home of the Black Files, Los Amigos Play, Wrestle, Rewind, and the Ravens Flock. For Jose Casabona, Angel Mendez, Anna Rosa, Dragon Fan Cosplay, I'm Juan Arouse. This has been the Black Files, and we are out.